There's always something special about a new year. 2026 brings us a fresh start, and with that, the potential of making our lives the way we want them. We set goals, make resolutions, and get started with excitement, eager to make this our year. The problem is that excitement doesn't last. Those goals we had for New Year us just get left by the wayside come January 10th, and we fall back into the same patterns that we were so eager to move away from. But not this time. Rather than just setting and forgetting your New Year goals, or resetting the same ones that you've had since 2020, and have made limited progress on, I'm excited to invite you to the Change Your Life Challenge. Rather than just wishing something would happen, we're gonna make things happen. So what is the challenge? How does it work? And how can you join us to make progress you're proud of? Whether you're joining us for the first time or coming back for another round, we would love to have you with us. If you've struggled to make progress on your goals in the past, then there are two very likely reasons for this. But the Change Your Life Challenge tackles both. The first reason is span. Especially when it comes to New Year goal setting, a lot of people set goals for things that they want to achieve across the entire of the year. But staying focused on anything for that long is really hard. We might start off working enthusiastically on our goals, but come mid-year or even sooner, those goals are forgotten and lost to the regular busyness of life. Rather than tackle 2026 as a whole, our challenge works on a 3-month time frame. 3 months is long enough to make genuine progress on whatever is going to help change your life, but short enough to stay focused without feeling overwhelmed. Working with a narrower time frame helps us be more intentional about what we choose to take on, and make more progress because of it. Officially, the challenge runs for the first quarter of 2026, but how you define this is up to you. I like a Monday start, so my challenge period is going to run from Monday, December 29th through to Sunday, March 29th, but other people prefer a monthly based quarter starting on January 1st and running through to the 31st of March. Whichever specific time frame you pick is up to you, but the other goal-getting problem that the Change Your Life Challenge tackles is support. Goal work can already be kinda hard, but it's made even harder when you feel like you're struggling through it alone. I'm a big believer that things are just better with friends, so we have a community built around this challenge. Rather than working by yourself, you'll be working alongside other goal-getters who want to change their lives too. In our community, you can state your intentions, ask for help, share your progress, wins, and struggles, knowing that this is a group that understands what you're going through, because we're going through it too. Getting to read over the progress that our other goal-getters have made in previous rounds of the challenge has not only been really inspiring, but also really motivating. We've had people tackle full house decluttering projects, work to manage chronic illnesses, committing to sobriety, and finishing courses that they've purchased quite a while ago and just hadn't quite gotten around to tackling. But really, the goals being tackled are as diverse as our community members, and we want to have you as part of the challenge too. In terms of what the Change Your Life Challenge actually is though, this can be summarized in 4 main parts. Those being set, plan, act, and track. Looking at those with a bit more detail though, when it comes to the set portion, this is all about selecting the goals and projects that you want to work on. What progress do you want to be celebrating come the end of quarter 1? In its simplest form, our challenge only requires 1 goal or project, but you can set multiple if you want to, if you prefer to have multiple things to work on. The most important thing here though is that regardless of whether you're picking one or some, these need to be things that you can realistically see yourself doing or achieving across a 3-month period if you focus on and commit to them. Yes, we are definitely looking to stretch outside our comfort zones and make notable progress in terms of transforming our lives, but we don't want to set things that are so wildly unrealistic that instead of making progress, we just end up in a state of overwhelmed paralysis. Once you have your goal or goals selected though, then it is time to plan them. What do you have to do in order to make this happen? For some goals, this will be a bunch of one-off tasks, whereas for other ones, it'll be a set of tasks that have to be done repeatedly, whether that's weekly or daily, routines that you have to build in order to get where you want to go. In this part, look across the 13 weeks of the challenge and plan what needs to be done when to get to the end point you're hoping for. Remember, your plan does not have to be perfect before our next part. It just has to be good enough so that then come the start of quarter 1, we can act. This is the part where we make things happen. It's the part where we get things done. A planned goal is great, but an acted on goal is infinitely better. The small steps that you take across the quarter are gonna add up to big changes. We aren't aiming for perfection here. We just want to keep moving forward. We might need to change our initial plan as we go. We may suffer slumps along the way, but you'll be working alongside other people who can cheer you on and hold you accountable. The other key part of our challenge though is tracking your goal work. How do you know you're making progress? The way you track your progress is very much goal dependent, but some ways could include progress photos, changes in numbers, volumes, statistics. It could be marking things off checklists, or using trackers or calendars. My personal preference is videoing my process, so I'll be sharing weekly vlogs throughout the entire of the challenge for accountability. A lot of people have said they find them really encouraging and motivating, so make sure you're subscribed to see those as they're posted. Tracking is one of the most important parts of the challenge though. It's how we monitor our progress and ensure we're making it. So be sure to consider this as part of your challenge preparations. We're gonna make 2026 your best year yet, and we're gonna do it together. If you're keen to change your life in the year ahead, then the first step is to join our goal-getting community. This is the space where we'll be sharing our intentions and progress, and where you can connect with other goal-getters. We also have resources over there which help with our next step of preparing for the challenge. So when you're ready to get yourself prepped, this video is the next one to check out. In that quick start guide, we'll go through all the preparations you need to get yourself cool, calm, and collected, and ready to hit the ground running come the start of quarter one. So click or tap on that one, and I'll see you over there.